with your friends and family or whatever. So this is going to be really nice, especially for new consultants. I thought that would be really, really cool to get them started that way. And because the summer is so busy, what? You have something to say? Oh, I was going to give you a card. Are you sure?
I was just trying to look at what you had over there.
Oh, yeah. I'll get that.
I realized what it was, so I was like, let's see what that is.
So we want everyone to hold on to summertime shows because it is busy, all right? And a lot of people are going to the lakes or to the river or, fishing or camping or on, what's the big one? Oh, family reunions, stuff like that. So in order to hold on to summertime shows, you definitely want a host coach and you want to be involved. So again, I'm going to bring out my box because I got some really cool feedback from some hosts that I was using my box with. These are my little postcards because we're so busy. If we can't catch them on the phone, they're going to check their mail. Okay, so they're going to be, oh, what's this? Oh, nothing mailed. And then it just tells them everything I would tell them on the phone. It's on the card. So I put that right here. You have your dates, your host information cards. Okay. And then I write down all kinds of information on there, and I put the postcards on the days that I want to send. So on the 9th, I'm going to be sending Jamie Allen a postcard, the 9th of June, And you just kind of organize it that way. And what I do is when I send a postcard, I know they're going to get it 1 to 2 days later, but that day I'm going to email them as well. Pretty much everything that I wanted to say on the postcard, I'm going to email them with those host coaching emails. So they're going to get it in the email maybe before the postcard comes, and if the postcard comes afterwards or whatever, vice versa, it's just going to re-emphasize what I wanted to say if I can't get them on the phone as well. So you definitely want to stay in touch with them because people are busy and they need the help. They want the help. They're not just going to clean their house for 1 to 2 people. They want a successful show, and that is on us as the consultant, is to help them feel confident that they can do it. Okay? It's not like you're going to go play a baseball game and have no coach. Okay? The hosts are our players and we're the coach. So, host coaching letters. Tell me if you see my cursor. Right there. So you'll be able to send out these host coaching letters, and if you scroll down, right here, you just interject. It's going to be like Adobe. You put the name. I hope you're enjoying the grilling season this summer. I'm looking forward to sharing time with you. Blah 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 blah. Put all your information there. It tells them tips. Okay, so if you don't have the postcards, you can print that out, fill in the blanks, print it out, put it in an envelope, slap the stamp on it, mail it to them. Okay. And then on the bottom, I really like this.
There's a recipe?
Yes.
I'll show you.
It has a recipe.
Pretty cool. You guys change it out, or you stick to that same
No,
one?
it's going to be that same one. And you print off the paper. Letter number 2 goes down to there. Okay? Oops. Well, you get the idea. And then you have tips over here, successful cooking show tips. And a whole different recipe. And what kind of recipes are there?
Grilling.
They're all grilling recipes. And then you have letter number 3. Okay? And another reminder on what you want them to do to have a successful show. And hello? There you go. Another recipe. So, and then of course our bingo and stuff. But is that helpful? I mean, the company doesn't want you to reinvent the wheel. If they've invented it, use it because it's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just keeping it simple and keeping it brief because if everyone else has things going on, well, don't you guys have things going on?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have things going on? Okay. We know you have things going on. Okay, so it's busy for us too. It's busy for them. But hey, meet in the middle and be there when you can. Somehow, whether it's the mail, the email, the Facebook, whatever. That's really going to help. ideas? Any different ideas or things you've been using to host coach that's been working out really good for you?
I'm not reinventing the wheel, sorry.
Well, any other?
I'm replicating it.
You're duplicating it.
The only thing I do, which is something that I know you do, usually tell them when to expect you to call again and why. You know, when I'm about to get off the phone, I say, okay, let's look. I'm gonna call you. You know, like if it's the first call, I'll say I'm gonna call you here in about 10 days. Right about midweek, is that good for you? And she'll say, oh no, I'm gonna be out of town. You know, so okay, how about the Friday? And that'll be the second call. At that time, I'll say, on that time, we're gonna pick out the recipe, and we're gonna talk about some other things that you'll need to put together right before, whatever it is. You know, so I just tell them, this is the next time and this is why. We're gonna hold off, no matter how excited they are, because I need to call them again to give them that reminder and host coach. If they wanna pick the recipe right away, like that on that initial call, everything just seems to kind of go haywire. So if I hold off and we just do little tidbits,
Yeah, just keep it.
works a little better. But no, you can't get them on the phone again, especially if I know it's a nurse. I'm gonna pull my hair out and be bald headed before I can get her on the phone again. This is
Nurses are good texters. If I've learned anything, I really started texting with my years. So 2011 when I met you, right? That was the year I started texting.
It's all your fault.
My host. It started off with Heather. Heather and then Melissa. It was Heather's party and then Melissa's party. Right? Yeah. So Heather was like my very first host that we actually texted a lot with host coaching, and I was like, whoa, this is kind of working. And then Melissa and then Dora came along. And I was like, I'm getting
Dora's
fast.
like,
I'm getting fast on this texting.
and you're like,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding. I'm like, wait a minute. Going all the way back trying to figure out, now what is that? Now
What does that mean? What's that word?
And then she does this team. She does the team texting.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm trying to think of what that means. Oh, sometimes I don't get it. I have to go find my team. Like, what did she mean by this? I've gotten it now. But one of those times you sent me quite a bit. I was like, what?
We're getting the hang of it though. Hey, sometimes I'll shock myself and sometimes my husband will be like, what's that mean? I'm like, oh.
Oh, the LMBO, I was like, all day, and finally Michael come through the door and I'm like, Mikey, look, what does that mean? He's like, oh, left my phone. Like, oh, okay. Like, what is that? It's not Mexican, it's not Spanish. Just,
We're all texting with Spanish text now. I'm not that good. Alright, so.
You can add that language to your text.
Can you really?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I know I have to add words, but like.
You can add it.
Can
I'll
I?
show you.
Okay.
I'll fix you.
Because every time I'm texting Maddie, my my best friend, it's like trying to change my words, and I'm like, no, I mean that. That's the word I want.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, the T9, where
I don't know.
predicts what you're gonna say. I hate
Oh
that one.
yeah. Yeah. I'm like, if you were a smartphone, you know some Spanish, okay? Sure. Alright, so definitely, hold on to your summer shows doing that, because they're going to be vacationing and different places, so recipes, letters, definitely getting them excited about their shows. But those grilling shows, you guys have got to try. Oh, and the Top It shows, like I used to call them my Dress Your Banana shows. Those aren't so popular here in Arkansas. Like,
I had one of those like a long time ago.
yeah, like people would really come in with bananas all dressed, and we'd give a prize for like whoever
What?
decorated.
Oh yeah, I have
Oh,
pictures.
yeah.
I'll find my pictures. We dressed our little bananas.
Yes.
Like they had hair and
Yes.
and
Yes.
your
Banana, the
It's-
fruit.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's called Dress Your Banana, and you have a little contest, and then of
Yes.
course you make banana splits or you
Yes.
make some kind of
It was an ice cream bar.
yeah. It's fun.
It was so much fun.
Oh yeah. I'll find the picture. I'll have my mom look it up because we had a party.
I had someone do Adam and Eve ones.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. And then bring it in a pair, almost like Barbies. This is my Adam, this is my Eve. So I mean, take it where you can take it. It was so remind the people. So you can mention it and, you know, mention it in the light that we're mentioning it. Or you could just say, or we could just have a bar party. And when I say bar party, yes, we can have drinks, but you can definitely do a taco bar or a loaded baked potato bar on the grill with our new barbecue vegetable rack. Or we can do an ice cream bar. What one sounds good?